The Women's ICC World T20 World Cup 2024 here in the UAE. Sri Lanka hoping to keep their spirits up and keep themselves in the race against India, who are pushing to do much, much better. Harmanpreet Kaur, Jabari Atapattu battle off today. A little bit earlier, the coin fell in favour of India and they chose to bat first.
Ladies and gentlemen, if able, please rise for the national anthem of Sri Lanka, followed
the start of this contest. Anjum Chopra is alongside me. Your thoughts on this Indian lineup?
It's the same team, Vish, and Arundhati Reddy will be the...
An opening combination that have produced scores of 18 and 11 as a partnership so far in this tournament. Smriti Mandhana, Shefali Verma. Can Jabari Atapattu lead, motivate, give self-belief to a Sri Lankan team that are in place? And India are off and running. Their dot ball percentage has been...
But the rotation of strike will just give the...
Just a reconfirmation that India are on. There is one of those fielders deep mid-wicket.
Crouched position, they themselves are in a better position to understand the...
Off to leg to the right-handed. Could it be the first boundary of the contest? Yes, it is. To Shefali Verma.
To target going over the inner field or going over the boundary, it has to be the timing is...
Three overs gone, 18 without loss. Analysis of batters and bowlers around the game now. Strategic. Will land safely and gets to the boundary. So a second for Shefali Verma. .24 without loss. Gets a hold of it this time, so all the boundary hitting, the heavy lifting right now being done by Shefali Verma.
Lovely. That is vintage Smriti Mandhana in terms of going over the top. She is someone who's pretty fearless about going. Now going straight. Is she finding her confidence and her range? Now the scoring area for Shefali Verma. She will put away anything loose. It ends the power play. It's 41 without loss. 41 on the board for India in this power play. They won the toss, said back first. We want to put decent total on the board. Head run rate is a factor. Who were up against Scotland. Nonkululeko Mlaba, or Lefty as they call her, really enjoys bowling in Dubai. Use of the feet. Is it long enough? Yes, it is. She loves that area. That's the first six for India in the tournament, and it brings up the 50. It's 51 without loss. Well, that's a good gunning from Smriti. Giving a chance down the leg side, and a decision was not to come in and try and cut it off. Maybe. Oh, this is so good from Smriti Mandana. She said before this game they haven't played their best yet. We may be seeing her getting to her best.
Well, the Sri Lankan field set, if you see, they have everybody on the off in the ring, and they're
not even employing one at all at the moment. 8 overs gone at 61 without loss. Sure about that one, Jeremy. Lovely work done by Fernandez. And she goes straight. That's experience for you, and certainly skill. Easily going to fall short of the fielders in the deep. 9 overs gone, 71 is on.
This time she goes leg side. Picked the gap perfectly.
No pace to work with, but Smriti Mandana still finds a way to get it out and towards the boundary. And then it's wide. It's lovely little... Had to move a long way to the offside to get that one leg side.
the batters continue to play.
She looks to go leg side. Luck maybe riding with her a touch. Get a run to end that over. A very healthy net run rate of just under 8 to the over. That is
Neithu David, former left-arm spinner, holds the world record for the best bowling figures in a women's test innings with 8. Oh, just for a moment. Sri Lanka dropped a batter, Hasini Pereira, for hopes alive in the semi-finals. Projected scores, the kind of start they've had. On it. Spoke about Amakanchana, and she's into the attack and almost a wicket. Had that gone to hand. Continue the conversation then, Natalie, and it's no ball, followed up. It's high up in the air and it won't matter. A free hit. That's 50 for Smriti Mandana. Well played. Oh boy. We're going to have a look at this for sure. Let's look. I thought she could be safe. Okay. That is sliced in the air and caught. A double strike for Sri Lanka. Now both openers are gone.
The first one was a lucky break, and this one...
She would have been safe. Into some space, dissects both fielders. This is...
Preferring the sweep shot, Harmanpreet Kaur. She's got to watch out here. She can play the drives through the offside really well. And they're deciding whether to...
New batters come in. Jemima Rodrigues though, and she's on the charge, and she gets 4. Beautifully timed.
makes it into a full toss, places it into the gap. Chamari tries to pull it back, but it doesn't happen. Goes leg side, does Harmanpreet Kaur. She loves a slog sweep. And she's hit that as clean as you like. It's 126 for 2. And with a slower ball again, but no control this time around. It's down the leg side and put away by... boundary. She's managed.
I like the way the speed on that from Harmanpreet Kaur.
It's one of her strengths.
Lovely shot. The boundary riders.
She's looking in.
All in the square of the room.
Really struggling for the tournament.
That block hole or trying to fix that ball.
Crucial game in Group A. That is trying to stay alive in the competition. And it started to accelerate. Go. Lauren outside of.
This was another. That's why they're off. The angles.
Fielders have had a lot of work.
And you hit this time back.
Half century just as well. Phase of a T20 International 100. Found a form today. It'll be a tough chase for Sri Lanka to keep in a T20 World Cup match.
Smriti, good to
Harmanpreet Kaur and elected to bat and both teams in needing one. Against Sri Lanka. Patu, so much depends on her. With the bat for Sri Lanka, will kick things off. She does.
That was even in the tournament.
Superb!
High catch, under lights, very, very good job, especially in the stadium and the light.
Gatu's gone!
To be there, just poke.
Difficult World Cup.
Ball with the new ball. She was
Terrific movement. Push. Confirmation of that bat. 3 to 7. Did very well in the pop in the fantasy.
Since then, Sri Lanka.
final over of the power play. Won't reach the boundary.
Agency that you require when you express fielder across the.
Shot. It goes for 4.
That's the kind of aggression prepared for this. Then the shorter part of the ground, final which we've been speaking affected. That even if you don't have those 3,
Been an absolute specky.
picked it up early, had to be made. To the game, looking at the mindset of the.
It's India. Everyone.
Take that back for me, please. For me. Okay, now set that back. Foot is not great.
Make.
The umpire has the last word.
Big match. Pressure on, coming in with partnerships. That was the good one. That is the boundary for 4.
For Nilakshika and for out those 3 fielders, one behind. With that boundary, the score.
underneath it.
Nilakshika going good on the field. Shafali Verma completing this miss for 8. Sri Lanka.
Kanchana has been brought into the top edge. It was always going.
Tonight, right, ball is running away from her. Completed. 6.
Sri Lanka 15 runs. Batting's let Sri Lanka do so, and in particular from Shafali Verma, the umpire did it carry.
All the way, the completion of the catch if there is an all the way through.
But didn't spend a lot of time at the crease. Fernando is the new everything India has thrown their way.
He bowls too.
As Radayana, the substitute.
It's not the easiest of tasks. Don't have the required skill sets, providing a simple catch to.
Come in and continue the momentum.
The way through.
Green here is a fair delivery.
Hit off centre. With a new ball swing.
Try screen here. Just play that back for broken the stumps. So now let's take it.
See both how they line up in together. From India, and it comes.
One of her variations, the Nakshot and Radha Yadav